Hello everybody, Mike1217 here, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time we went through the Sacred Grove and got up here. We briefly put the Master Sword back into the pedestal. Thankfully we were able to take it back out and keep it. They don't make you leave it in there. And putting the Master Sword back here, back in the pedestal, got rid of a statue that was blocking off this door right here. So let's go on through it. And we are in the Temple of Time. So basically that sent us either back in time or forward in time. We have a bug around here that I'm looking for. And let's grab this. So it's kind of like a parallel to the bug we got earlier in this part. That might even like match the one that we wanted. The statues here, we have pots. And I love how they use the same music too from Ocarina of Time times Temple of Time. So are we gonna like get to turn back into a kid again? That'd be the interesting plot twist here. It'd be like a backwards version of Ocarina of Time. You spend the first part of the game as a kid and then the second half as an adult. Nope, all it does is make a staircase. And apparently Uku is gonna beat us up there. Someone we didn't find in the Snow Peak ruins that I noticed. Thankfully I was able to get to that dungeon on pretty much one sitting, but yep, it's going up here. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the temple going through this door. And it is called... Oh, they don't give us a name right yet. There we go. It is called the Temple of Time. And it has this nice thinking music, implying that this dungeon is actually going to be hard, but you know what? This dungeon, I'm sorry to start complaining and start criticizing, but this dungeon's a joke. It's a cool visual design. I like the music here, and there's some interesting aspects about it. But overall, I think it's kind of it's a lame dungeon. It's really easy. And it's just a joke. It's probably one of the worst dungeons in Zelda history. I'm sorry to start, like, playing a critic on you, but what it basically is just like a linear path, and that's really it. And I don't like Zelda dungeons like that. They're just linear paths. I think this would be better passed off as more of a mini dungeon than a main dungeon. Either way, the whole thing here is we have a missing statue that's supposed to be right here, and once we get that, and we have to somehow get a statue back over here in this spot, and that will open this door, and that will lead towards the next shard of the Mirror Twilight. That's basically what's going on here. So let us transform back and take a look around, and yeah, find out exactly where we need to go. Yeah, this dungeon is pretty damn easy too. I mean, there are some pretty creative puzzles, but there's nothing that really takes a lot of thinking. But I'm already having trouble. Look at that. Getting up to... Hold on. Do I need to be like going up here? No, that's the exit. Eat your own words, Serge. Eat your own words. Now, hold on a second. There's just a switch we need to press, okay. And that would bring that up, but would that stay up? No, well, okay, so what we need to do is grab this guy. I thought he was gonna be he, as if it was a actual person. I thought it was on a Switch already, and whatever. But yeah, that's what you do. Just put this thing on the Switch. You're gonna be seeing a lot of these little statue things that I'm carrying here in this dungeon. Now, I'm not gonna really be able to explain the main gimmick of it until we get the main item, but for right now, we're just going in a linear path. There's Uku right away, so it makes it easy for me to end my playing session if I were to want to. Which I probably will, eventually. Like, for this episode. It's very nice to get Uku right away. Which is good to have in a dungeon like this that is completely linear and you don't do a lot of room... You don't really do any room revisiting here. And there's a locked door. I forgot about the key here. So I'm just assuming that's just torch lighting. In what is this, the 6th dungeon in the game, and said, God, you're not playing Skyward Sword. To access your items in Skyward Sword, you use the B button. In this game, you use the minus button. Good lord. Yeah, expect a lot of confusion with myself between this game and Skyward Sword. Oh my gosh. So yeah, 6th dungeon in the game, and we have a simple torch lighting puzzle. Tisk tisk tisk. But yeah, this should have the key in it. No puzzle at all to get that key, just lighting 2 torches and there you go. That's the problem I have with this dungeon, is that they don't make you do a lot of work to get some of the stuff in here. And you'll see that the puzzles in this dungeon just aren't that difficult to figure out. And a lot of it is just, I mean, this is a heavily puzzle-based dungeon, but they're not difficult to figure out. That's kind of the point that I'm trying to make. Here we have 2 closed doors. And we have a switch that doesn't stay down on its own. A lot of the switches in this dungeon don't stay down on their own. So what we need is a pot, I believe. And we can just set the pot down on the switch. Be careful not to throw it though, you have to make sure you're standing still before you hit that A button. That might have a heart piece in it, I'm not sure. I think the heart pieces don't become apparent until after you get the main item though. So right here... and that chest probably just has rupees in it, I'm not gonna mess with it. So, right here, what you have to do is just destroy the pot that you had down on the switch. Come on, God. I swear it's Skyward Sword that's throwing me off. And you break the pot that's on the switch previously, and that opens this door. This door was closed by that switch earlier. Now it's open, now the switch is off. And now we can just head back up. And then we have Dynalphos. I believe in Twilight Princess they're called Dynalphos and not Lizalphos. Usually they're called Lizalphos in the other Zelda games. Oh God. It doesn't mimic my every move. It's so weird, it really is. I will say that the shield's more useful in this game though than it is in Skyward Sword. Okay, this should be just like a key or something. Maybe rupees. Rupees, okay, cool. Let's get rid of these enemies. And what do we have here? We have 2 switches. So now we just need 2 things to put on them. And here we are, 2 things just right in the blue to put on them. Again, just not that hard. It's just a matter of pressing switches down and opening doors. I mean, it really just uses elementary... I'm gonna use this term, elementary Zelda logic, really. You know, like, certain switches you can't hold down. You can't, like, press and keep them held down, so you have to put something else on them, and... Like, this would be better suited as a earlier dungeon in the game. Quite frankly, it's just, it's a joke. I have to say it, it's a joke. So, I'm sorry if the commentary is kind of iffy here. But, alas, here we go. This is kind of the main room of the dungeon. In a sense, I guess. And we have a lot of enemies here to deal with, so let's do that first. Finishing his A, not with not by slamming your two controllers down. Oh my god, this is so weird. It really is weird coming back to this game. And I can already tell you, yeah, Skyward Sword's combat system is just a lot more fun. Because the enemies actually fight back in that game. Whereas this game, they just kind of take it up the butt. Check out these BMOs. We don't see BMOs that much in this game. I think you see them a little bit in the cave of whatever, the Goron Mines. Wow, a lot of hearts. I could have probably saved those. Alright, so now the enemies are all gone. There really wasn't that much of a point to getting rid of the enemies, but they're just getting them out of the way. Here we should have another Donalphos. Okay, yeah, we should have a spinner rail. So we do get to actually use our spinner here. Oh my god. Yeah, that works. I don't think we're gonna be using the iron ball that much. So just right on up here, jump off. Oh god, okay. And we have an interlocked door, so we need to find ourselves a key. And I would assume we just push this thing up or down. It's kind of like in the Arbiter's Grounds where we had that rotating platform that we can move up and down depending on which way we push. And yeah, this should have our key in it down here. I believe, I'm not sure. And how I wish I had the spin attack from Wind Waker right now, just take these guys out all at once. These guys all die in one hit, they're not that much of a problem. They're just kind of there to be a nuisance. This might even be a kill room, actually. From what I remember. You can probably use your midden attack on these, maybe take them out quicker, but I don't know. This seems to be... Actually, what you can do is just run around and just do your running slice like this. And it's actually not working very well for me. Is that a kill room? Kind of, yeah, it gets rid of that. But it still doesn't give us a chest. So I'm gonna take this with me because I have a feeling that I'm gonna need it. And let's see, where is our switch? We need to find a key. Well, not a switch. We need to find a key. Okay, well, hold on. God, I'm so used to Skyward Sword. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna stop at that point. Okay. So yeah, okay. I guess I am a little bit confused. I admit it. I don't know where that key is. I don't know if I have to go back up. Maybe I have to do it. Maybe I have to do go way back up. So let's do that. You pull to go back up, right? Or you push. Okay. I guess because I was going from the other side, yeah. So it is what? Counterclockwise to go up and clockwise to go down. That seems like it makes sense. Does this go any further up? Yes, it does. Cool. And this should lead to our key, right? No. Okay, let's keep going up, maybe. I don't think you can go further up than this, though. Yeah, you can't go further up than this. Oh, damn it. Where's my key? I feel lonely now. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna end this episode off right here. And next time we will try to find this key and see if we can get further into the Temple of Time. So this is Michael217 signing out.